when the historians do a case study on the effects Starfield had on the PlayStation community, they would have a lot to dive into. Whether it be the PlayStation fans hearing from the father of God of War, one of their first party titles, saying that Starfield is the best single player game he ever played.
It's a video about Starfield. Let me just cut to the chase. It's the best single player video game I've ever played. I adore it. It is one of my favorites ever.
Or it could be hearing from one of their own Sony leaders, Greg Miller, saying that Starfield was the best game he played for 2023.
My most personal list of all time for a Kind of Funny Game of the Year. Starfield is my #1 game.
Wow.
This was my game of the year. Obviously, you've all listened and watched a lot of shows here. You know, I call it straight down the line each and every time.
Yes, whatever the case, Starfield has definitely left the PlayStation community damaged. And here's another reason why I say so. To believe that there are games coming out for the PlayStation 5, we're talking about The Last of Us Remastered, we have Helldivers, we have some other small little titles coming out for the PlayStation. And there is no PlayStation fan of note that is talking about these games. I'm not hearing about I'm not seeing any PlayStation fans hyping up Last of Us Remasters, hyping up Helldivers, or any of the games coming for the PlayStation platform. Instead, they are busy talking about the hopes of Xbox games coming to the PlayStation platform. And you know what? This is so funny. So we'll talk about that. We even have some guys hoping and coping that this year the PlayStation would have a good showcase. They are hyping up themselves. They are coping up themselves.
Dude, I love when William comes in. William's like, MBG, Xbox will have the best showcase this year, but PlayStation will have the best showcase of all time this year.
How about new, you crazy Dutch bastard?
I love William's optimism. Hell yeah, William, let's go in that direction. I'm done with the doom and gloom. You're right, William's right, bro. Let's go. It's showcase time. It's time to ignite the hype. We're doing it. Sony's gonna have the biggest and best showcase in not just PlayStation history, in history. They're gonna kick down the doors and blow everybody away. It's happening. Mark Cerny's going to come out on stage, and not only is he going to reveal the PS5 Pro, and it's the greatest console ever created. Let's go, dude. Sony's going to do it. Bring it home, Sony. Come on, Herman. Herman, did you learn from last year?
Yes, the PlayStation community is between a rock and a hard place. They have nothing to look forward to. On top of that, they are doing it with no games. Today we are going to talk about how Stalker 2 could be an exclusive for the Xbox platform. And we would also talk about how Reforge Gaming has been called out by someone who really knows insiders. Yes, today we'll talk about all that and more. So let's get it!
This is a sickness!
Let's get it! In today's Now You Know gaming history, we talk about Atari. You see, back in the day, Atari did not only used to make gaming consoles, Atari used to make actual games. And one of those games are called Primal Rage. So yes, what was Primal Rage? Primal Rage is a fighting game developed and released by Atari Games to arcades in 1994. The game takes place on a post-apocalyptic version of Earth called Earth. Now yes, Primal Rage was one of those games when you go to the arcade, you will not only play Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter or Killer Instinct. This game was also, battling for the coins that was in your pocket, and it was a very good game. This game had amazing combos. It took skill to be able to beat individuals in, but this is a game that not much persons talk about today. Not much persons know about it. So, Primal Rage. So that's Did You Know Gaming History was brought to you by the subscribe button. So subscribe for more gaming history. So let's get back to the show. So first up, let's talk about some exclusive games that are coming to the Xbox in 2024. So most of us know about the Avowed, the Indiana Jones, the Hellblade 2. All those games are coming exclusive to the Xbox platform in 2024. But no one is talking about the Contraband. No one is talking about there's rumors of Gears, Gears 4, Gears 5. There's a lot of games in the media and also in the rumor mill that is coming exclusive for the Xbox platform and PC. But one game that we don't want to overlook is that of Stalker 2. You see, Stalker 2 was rumored or was announced to come out since in 2023, but because of the war in Ukraine, they held back on the game and so forth. But we have an update on Stalker 2, so listen up to this report brought to us by Pure Xbox.
Stalker 2's updated screenshots show refreshed HUD ahead of 2024 Game Pass launch. Can we expect it to arrive soon? Since Stalker 2 featured heavily at Xbox's Gamescom booth last summer, the team has only trickled out bits of info on this upcoming Xbox Game Pass title, like the game's rough campaign length. Aside from little tidbits like this, we've not heard or seen much on it. However, the team has just made some stealth updates in regards to how the game shows up on storefronts. On the Epic Games Store, existing Stalker 2 images have been updated to show a new HUD. It isn't drastically different to what was in place before, and the screenshots themselves are the same. However, this could indicate that the team is ready to start pushing and advertising Stalker 2 again in the very near future. Incidentally, changes have also been made to the game's social channels as well. On Facebook and Twitter, the developer has added a new header image to advertise pre-orders again. Back in 2022, pre-orders for Stalker 2 were taken down as the game got delayed indefinitely, so we're expecting them to reappear on storefronts imminently. All of this poses the question, when will Stalker 2 actually come out? At the minute, all signs are pointing towards an early 2024 release, although we don't really have anything confirmed beyond a broad Q1 2024. We're not expecting to see this one at the Xbox Developer Direct this week, but hopefully it shows up in some fashion soon.
So that's the update there on Stalker 2, but what is interesting is the rumor concerning it. Concerning this Twitter, it has been confirmed by the GSC Game Studio has absolutely no plans to release a PlayStation 5 version. The war on Ukraine is the main reason. It's been a nightmare just to get it out and on planned consoles. Microsoft has been funding them, and the 3-month exclusivity deal is no longer a thing. It was just leaked. Little documents by Microsoft has essentially kept funding to keep this exclusive on Xbox and PC. So there you have it. This is a big rumor. We know that Stalker 2 was just a planned exclusive for the Xbox, but because Microsoft has been supporting the studio through the war, they have decided to keep this game exclusive on the Xbox. Now this could be just a rumor, but we'll have to wait and see how things transpire when it comes to this game remaining on the Xbox or going to other platforms. But let me hear what you think about everything that was being said about Stalker 2. Next up, let's talk about our old friend Reforge Gaming. You see, Reforge Gaming is becoming one of the top PlayStation guys. He burst onto the scenes, capping for the PlayStation platform, and he's continuing to do that. Now, one of the things that Reforge have consistently done is talk about Starfield. You see, Reforge is basically proving what everyone is saying. Starfield is a very, very lucrative IP. So much so that every time Reforge talks about Starfield, his numbers go up. His numbers has consistently been the best since talking about Starfield. Any other topic he talks about, it's very lackluster. Even his own PlayStation topics are very lackluster. but when he speaks about Starfield, he gets that cha-ching. So that is why he has been talking again about Starfield. This time he is saying or claiming that he has some insider friends who, is telling him that Starfield would come to the PlayStation. Listen to what he's saying here, and let's see if we can catch him in a lie.
Any source of rumors for Starfield on the PS5? It has been relayed to me 3 different sources. One of the sources is in the know, but not as in the know as either 2. There are 2 sources strongly in the know that don't know each other that have both said independently, this is coming. This is happening. And these are not people going out on Twitter and chasing clout. This has been relayed to me privately. This is not people that are like running to Twitter and running to YouTube to be like, hey, give me clicks and give me likes. This.
So you heard him. He first said he has 3, notable insiders, 3 persons who could, basically confirm that Starfield would be coming to the PlayStation 5. He did say that one of them is not sure, but in all he said 3 persons. Listen to this one.
He said only AA games like Sea of Thieves and other games going to PlayStation, not AAA. Multiple sources are confirming that there are plans not just for Starfield, but beyond. 2 different sources have related to me that Starfield is in fact coming to PS5.
Here I come.
And before that, there was one of the sources on the one forum that said, oh no, yeah, Starfield's coming. It's basically already confirmed. Now again, these people could all have really bad intel, or they could all be lying. They could be just making stuff up.
Yes, so right now there are insiders foaming at the mouth to give Reforge, the inside scoop on whether Starfield is coming to the PlayStation or not. But there is one Twitter account that had enough of Reforge Gaming lying. Notice how it is he put Reforge in his place and basically told him to his face, he is a liar. So Games Inquirer, after hearing what Reforge said this: it's not coming to PlayStation 5. Then Reforge said, I'm hearing differently. We'll see. Then Games Inquirer said, you've not spoken to anyone. Execs didn't know who you were till I told them your name. Okay, never claimed I spoke to someone at the company. You don't seem to understand how this works. I had 2 different sources claim something to me. Those sources could be lying or misinformed. That doesn't make me a liar. I've never claimed to have contacts at the company. Then Games Inquirer came back with a slap saying, if they are not sources at the company or have any knowledge of the game's development or future plans, which they evidently do not, then you're just spreading misinformation. Then Reforge said, that's just your opinion. Constantly claiming I'm a liar because of a text you got is misinformation and false. Then Games Inquirer came in with a counter. We ain't claiming, and it's not our opinion. An actual source at Bethesda has said you are lying, spreading something as fact when you have no evidence to back it up and no legitimate sources, is you spreading misinformation. Then Reforge going back on the defensive, you don't seem to understand how this industry works, which is sort of embarrassing for an alleged news site. I'm reporting what sources told me. Your sources says different. Feel free to report that and feel free to cite your sources. Games Inquirer said, finish him. Finish him. We are owned by a studio with clients across the industry, while you're a YouTuber that is only interested in speaking to those who give you money. Otherwise, their opinion doesn't matter and you console war for clicks. You have no sources, at least not at Bethesda, and we don't report on misinformed claims from YouTube accounts. It's not news, and you are not a newsworthy. Now, if anybody know about a good dentist, please forward that dentist account to Reforge Gaming, because he just got his jaw knocked smooth out. Right now his jaw is on the floor. So please forward that dentist number to Reforge. So this is what is happening right now. These ponies, they are asking for Starfield, they are asking for Hellblade 2, they are asking for a lot of games. But let me hear what you think about all of this, what was said today. Let me know what you think about the news, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos. I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.